up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in a motherfucking building. And this time I am back, honey, to talk about NeNe's recent live, honey, where she tells us about, the shit that's going on, Real Housewives of Atlanta, how we are not privy to why she has unfollowed Cynthia and Candy and Portia. She addresses the whole Portia belt situation. Y'all know the motherfucking reunion is not even here yet, and there is so much drama with these girls. And word on the street is that Candy and Cynthia are in cahoots with Kenya. They all are in an alliance together to, get Kenya back on the show and possibly demote NeNe or, play down her role a little bit more on the show. Because I don't see them completely getting rid of the fucking star of the show. I don't see them doing that for motherfucking Kenya Moore and all her damn lies and shenanigans and shit. The only thing I want to see of Kenya Moore's is that damn baby. That baby is beautiful. Other than that, she could twirl on into her new life with her new man, honey, and they could get the hell on, okay? Because to me, we have what we need. We have authentic wives. We have people that are really with their husband. They're not talking to an answering machine. You know what I'm saying? Kenya, let me get on this really quickly because a lot of people are always getting on me with, you be hating on Kenya, you just don't like her. Listen, I'm just reporting what the bitch did when she got on this show. She was the only bitch that was renting boyfriends. Bitch, if you wouldn't have did that, Kenya, then nobody will call you out on that. You know you rented Walter to be on this show, and then you start acting all stupid because he made friends with the cast, and you tell me, well, he's following me around, and oh my God, well, now he's gay because he doesn't want you. All of that was weird. And NeNe back then, and a few others, on the show, and I think Portia as well. Y'all know Portia and Kenya hated each other. They didn't believe this girl was even with Walter. They were on vacation together. I think it was Anguilla or something. And Kenya and Walter did not appear to be boyfriend and girlfriend. It just didn't seem genuine. We would see scenes with her asking for a ring and she's ready to get married and elope. And bitch, how are you gonna do that? And you guys don't even act like boyfriend and girlfriend all the way, So Kenya, you always say that people say you rent your boyfriends, your life is fake. You pulled your last stunt, and Bravo had enough of your bullshit when you went off and married this man before the season started. Didn't tell anybody you eloped. Well, I just wanted it to be between me and my husband. No, bitch, you probably got another arrangement. Now, you guys, I am happy for Kenya that she's finally a wife and has a baby. I genuinely am, if it's real. But Kenya, let's be honest, y'all, she does questionable shit that would make you think shit is fake. Look at how Portia has her shit all out in the open. Even when she was with Cordell, it was fucked up, but it was real. It wasn't like he was faking to be her husband. He was really her fucking husband. The situation with Dennis, that has played out on the show. We didn't see Portia talking to a goddamn answering machine. We didn't see, and I think she's gonna get a televised wedding special. She's doing it the right way and making the coin. Kenya, you asked out. You just asked out because you didn't play your cards right, sweetie. And Bravo said, no more of that whore. No more of that. Then you had the whole Apollo thing where you was flirting with another woman's husband. That is horrible. I'm sorry, you guys. That is whorish behavior. And then the bitch was whining and crying that Phaedra and other people was calling her a whore. Bitch, the behavior was there. Behavior reflects intention. So when people go off on Kenya Moore and the shit that she has did, they're not talking out of the side of their ass. They're saying facts. You know, you was flirting with a man that was not yours, and the man was married, and you was texting him even when Phaedra didn't want you to. So this bitch's behavior, she always try to say how NeNe's this bad person, and she's this and she's that, but she has never did some of the lowdown shit, Kenya, that you have did, okay? Let's get off into what NeNe is saying on this live, and I will be back and forth, honey, with my commentary.
Hi, you guys. Yeah. I got my, I wanted to be able to come on, Instagram Live and have a little convo with you guys right quick. First of all, I wanted to come on Instagram Live for a few minutes because I have so many people like texting me, asking me stuff. People on Twitter asking me questions. The first thing I saw was I unfollowed half of my cast. That's what the blogs have said, and they are correct. Okay, so there's been a whole lot of lies put in the press. And I see people are making negative comments, and it's unfortunate because a lot of times people don't even know. They don't even know half of what goes on this show. They only get 5 minutes of it. It's unfortunate. I would have to say keep watching the show. If you want to... I saw something in the press where people are saying that NeNe, I think it said NeNe attacked Portia. I think that's what they say, some shit like that. Listen, in my closet. Number one, let's clear all this up. Going into my closet, it's my closet, okay? It's not that serious. It's not that hard for anybody to understand. It's my closet. I said no. That's it. Production, as far as production is concerned, when I had my bi-wig party at my house, I always let the crew go anywhere they want to go in my house. So this particular was in a hospital, and I said I didn't want anybody to go in my master bedroom or in my closet. As I talked to my producer, he said, well, let Cynthia and Marlo come upstairs in your master bedroom. So I let the both of them come upstairs in my master bedroom. And then I told him I might want Tanya to come, so we might want to talk to her. And she came. But the producers had all the rules from the very, very beginning. Everybody that entered my house that day all knew that Greg had gone back into the hospital. If they didn't know, I told them then. Everybody knew that I was under a tremendous amount of stress and pressure. And the production team definitely knew. So production overstepping their boundaries, that was production doing that, okay? Production wasn't supposed to do that. They had the rules. They were never supposed to film in the closet, ever, okay? So now, everybody who has something to say about it, continue to say whatever it is that you want to say. But the rules were given out, and that's what happened. Now, I want to address the Portia thing. Where Portia is insinuating, I'll put it like that she was touched in the closet. There were 4 people in the closet. Me, Portia, Cynthia, and Marlo, and Candy. Now, the closet ain't no damn store. It's a closet, okay, with an island in the floor. So Portia is the only one that knows she was touched. I think what she said is her belt came off. So she just assumed that I touched her and her belt came off. Now, I'd like to know how is that possible, is which I told her at the reunion. I wasn't even behind you. So how could I touch your belt? I wasn't even...
And as usual, to me, like I've been saying in the Real Housewives of Atlanta groups on Facebook, you all make sure you all join those if you are not in those groups already, because we discussed the show there as well. That's what I had an issue with Portia. I felt like that last episode, she was beginning to play victim, and a lot of people was just like, well, why you gonna say Portia? And let me address this really quick, because I addressed it in a group. I do not like people that be so far up people's ass that these people do nothing wrong. I like NeNe. You all know she is my favorite, okay? But I will check her motherfucking ass when I feel she is wrong. I will call her out. We have people that are such Portia fans, so up her ass, they don't see the shit that she does, and they don't call her out on it. That bitch was wrong that last episode. Yes, she cleared it up towards the end, and I give her that. But bitch, why did it take towards the end of the episode for you to contact NeNe and say you was wrong? And, you know, NeNe apologized to her too. How many motherfucking times does a motherfucker have to tell you, don't go in there? You not only open one little closet portion, you kept looking around. And then when the motherfucking kitchen get too hot, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to be here no more. Oh, I thought we were playing. Bitch, stop playing. Stop playing. And stop playing a fucking victim. It's not cute. It's not attractive. Like, quit. You're doing good this season. Go on and, you know, you're engaged. I'm happy for you. Got a baby coming. I know the baby is going to be beautiful. I don't really have an issue, you guys, with Portia. But when she gets to not taking responsibility for her actions and just playing dumb, I can't. I can't with that. And then she, in that episode, she kept trying to make it look like NeNe attacked her or something. She didn't exactly say that, but she was just like, oh, if I say what happened with the belt situation, me and NeNe wouldn't be friends anymore. And I'm just like, okay, I want to hear more about this. I guess we go really hear the story on the reunion, but I don't think NeNe would be stupid enough to attack Portia and shit, in my opinion. Even if she did, bitch, she told your ass, get your ass out that closet, okay? I bet your ass won't go back up in there no more, okay? You and, Candy, all right? But, I don't see NeNe doing all of that, but that victim and, oh, I was hit, and, oh, I don't hear Candy saying that anybody touched her or anything, you know? So, I don't know, you guys, it's just really weird.
Behind you. You know, it's crazy because what if I had a big ass dog in my closet and I said don't go in there and he jump out and attack every damn body?
I love her. She thinks just like me. I know that's right, NeNe. I wish that damn dog would have attacked their got their ass. I bet you they won't go no more, honey.
You know, then it's my fault too, right? But I told you don't go in there. Okay, so I'm from the South. I was raised by my aunt, and when they tell you to come in and sit your ass down in one spot, you come in and you sit down there in one spot and you don't damn move.
That's right. I was raised the same motherfucking way. My mother told you to do something, motherfucker, you get your ass up and you do it. And if she didn't want you in a certain room, then that's what it is. We gonna stay in this room may be getting renovated, or I may have something going, you know, like, it's very common sense, you know, and it's like they act like they always try to perpetuate the situation by making, and NeNe's behavior this season has been bad, but it's like, once again, let's use a situation to bring her down. Let's make it look like, well, NeNe just overreacted. And then all of this is tying into the Kenya situation, because it's kind of like, oh, let's get NeNe off the show because it looks like NeNe can't handle working with people and she's just so irate. She's so over the top. Oh my God, did she hit a cameraman? Like, she really pulled his shirt in. She should be suspended. And oh my, do you see how when we don't listen to people when they're going through shit, it just, we sometimes can make shit worse. And I feel like that cameraman was wrong. You know, like I said before, I don't think she had too much of an issue with Candy and Porter, because she would have got up and told them bitches, hey, get the fuck out, dumb bitches, but the camera guy, he thought he would be cute and get some, and those cameramen, they are very sneaky. I've seen some shit on this show where they appear to be very sneaky, and they got a mind of their own, and they do whatever they want to do. So I do believe, what she's saying. It's just crazy.
You don't wander all over people's house. Okay, that's that. Unfollowing my castmates. As far as Cynthia is concerned, you're going to have to watch the finale to see what it is that she does. Now, going a step further, you guys only see a very small part of our lives. Cynthia's done a lot of stuff, in my opinion, on the down low and very sneaky and underhanded. I'm just telling you the truth. I always just tell it like it is, and you don't like it, you don't like it, and you can figure it out when you figure it out. She has done a lot of stuff that you all just don't get to see on the show. That's just like underhandedly, and I always come out looking like the bad guy.
What did I just say? It's always going to go back on NeNe. I do feel like Cynthia is a bit sneaky, especially with her relationship with Kenya. Cynthia, we really don't need Kenya on the show. I know that show BFF, and, she need a job. She don't want to be on food stamps or government assistance now that Housewives has let her go. Look, had to throw a little shade up in there. I understand it, Cynthia. That's your girl, but your girl played herself when she didn't want to reveal her life. And this is another thing. Everybody is always, Kenya wanted to protect her life because, those girls always make fun of her that she doesn't have a man. And bitch, you started it yourself. You started out lying. You started out living a facade. You know what I'm saying? Like you went from asking this man, when are y'all gonna get married, to, oh, we never even had sex. It doesn't make sense. That bitch is a liar. So we don't need her on the show. We got Shamari, who's actually married. We actually see the man. We know the man from New Edition, we got Eva's man, who seems very normal, very fun. Like, we have real women with husbands with storylines. So I don't know why we need to go back down Twirl Lane. I don't. Now, she could drop baby Brooklyn off to your house, Cynthia, and we could visit with the baby. That would be fine. Kenya, you pick her up after they shoot. Okay, we see you. We see each other. We will see you later, girl. Okay, oatmeal pie face. Okay. But, it's just like, I'm sad though, a little bit, because I like Cynthia and NeNe's friendship. I like it more than her relationship with Kenya, but a lot of people would disagree and say NeNe's really controlling, in her friendships, and she's territorial. I am a NeNe fan, you all, and I do agree a little bit with that. She can be controlling and territorial. A lot of people even said NeNe never liked Kenya and Cynthia even getting close. I can agree a little bit with that. But I think a lot of that is because of the sneaky ass shit that Kenya has did. And Kenya has always, I think was at season 8 or something, when Cynthia wasn't claiming her and it really hurt her feelings. I think Kim Fields was on that season. She's always, mad, with NeNe, and it's just like, bitch, both of y'all can be Cynthia's friend, just in 2 different ways. But I remember Kenya said that, well, now that your new friend NeNe is back, I hope this time she stabs you, in the chest and not in the back. And NeNe's a backstabber. And y'all remember when NeNe and Cynthia fell out before, and NeNe began telling Candy and Phaedra, stuff that Cynthia was saying, normal shit when you fall out, you get mad on mad day because you and the girl ain't cool and you unload all the business. We just seen Candy's ass do that to Phaedra as well. So, I'm just saying. But I don't like when these two fight, and we're gonna go through another Cynthia and NeNe breakup, honey. Y'all know they are the Zach and Kelly of the show. I'm just playing. But they got that, they got that Oprah, well, the ghetto Oprah and Gail friendship. Y'all just know they're just meant to be. They're besties. It makes sense. Cynthia's more reserved. NeNe is the firecracker, tell her like it is. Cynthia is laughs at NeNe's jokes, and I've always felt like Cynthia really did love NeNe, but I feel like, Cynthia, you should not have did this bullshit of trying to get Kenya back on the show. I just don't feel like it was smart. I would align myself with the person that comes on first, which is NeNe. I'm just saying, shit. I would talk my little shit to NeNe, but I'm just saying I would not. I don't see what Kenya would have to offer to the show. And then at this point, and because I feel like whatever she was meant to do, she had already did it. She made her splash, and it was a hell of a splash. And she played herself, and she got her karma. So it's like, Cynthia, you can't protect a friend from a lesson that they needed to learn. We don't need her back on the show. Bring Phaedra back now. Now, the whole Phaedra storyline with Candy and Portia, that would be interesting, because Phaedra used to be really cool with Candy. They got into over the little sex dungeon thing, and Phaedra has said that, allegedly Candy and Ty wanted to rape Portia in a dungeon, whatever the fuck the stupid ass rumor was. So we could see all of that play. It makes sense, in my opinion, you guys, for Phaedra to come back, but Kenya is just like, she could be a friend to the show. She could be a Shamia to the show, but other than that, girl, we don't care about you, Kenya. Okay?
It's for real. Now, what you guys see on social media, that's what you see. I don't have no hate in my heart for Cynthia. We are co-workers from this day forward. I don't have any reason to not speak to her. I'm happy to speak to her. But anything else further than that, no. It's not going to happen. We are co-workers. And after 11 seasons, I finally realized that these girls are my co-workers. Now, as far as the other girls sitting on their couch, they all were trying to secure the bag, because half of them are boring. So they had no other choice but to come for me. They tried to come. How about that? But they may well go right on back, honey. It's so crazy to me, because these girls come on this show playing checkers. I'm already over here playing chess. So it's so ridiculous to me for all of them to let's all link up together and act like we're nice and stuff when they really aren't. And I don't mind being the villain, because my check gets bigger as I become the villain. So it's okay with me. Because we all can't be the same. And that's fine. So a lot of these girls, it was, you can just imagine who the friends to the show and a couple other people that are new to the show, they all needed to say something, or they needed to try to step up. And their only way of thinking they can step up is to step to me. It's the only way they feel like they can step up and make the executives pay them some attention. So a lot of the girls tried to secure the bag, because their bags are just not quite secured. So that's it.
Okay, you guys, so what do you all think about what NeNe is saying about Cynthia and her friendship? I don't believe their friendship is over. I do feel like all of this is new drama for season 12. And we may see Kenya there, we may not. We may see Phaedra, who knows? Word on the street is somebody somebody that is an insider, honey, to the housewives, has pretty much said that Phaedra cannot come back and will not be coming back. So I hope that that's not true and just a rumor, but I don't believe that Cynthia and NeNe will just break up forever. I see these women getting back together. Probably not at the capacity that they were when Cynthia, had NeNe signing friend contracts. Not that capacity, but, they're going to be cool. And I think NeNe pretty much sees everybody like a co-worker. I mean, even Eva. I mean, and that's sad because she's the one that brought Eva on the show. So it just, I don't know. It all makes you want to just get right to the goddamn reunion, honey, to see it all come alive. Okay?
I don't have to follow them on social media. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't want to see their shit. Cynthia did something in the finale that just doesn't work for me. And you won't see everything, but I think you will get the point. And there was some other things.
Supposedly, she invites Kenya to her party or some kind of party, you guys, she's having. Cynthia invites Kenya, and y'all know, I think NeNe and Kenya are not really cool. We'll see how it plays out. I didn't know that they really had an issue. I know that NeNe has been saying for a while Kenya wants an issue with her so she could twirl her ass back on the show, which I could see happening.
Things that I asked her a lot of stuff. She lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. To finally, this finale really shows the sneaky, underhanded Cynthia Bailey, which is unfortunate. That's just what it is. She was sneaky, and I'm just telling you what the real deal is. Then Andy Cohen said on Watch What Happens Live that I had unfollowed him on Instagram. That is not true. I was never following him on Instagram, and he has never followed any of the housewives on Instagram. Why he said that, I do not know why he said that. I texted him immediately when I heard it. He said he didn't say it. And then I went back to look at the tape again, and it clearly sounds as if he did say it to me. So I posted on Twitter, and then he retweeted it, and then he posted that NeNe is right. She and I never followed each other on Instagram. We followed each other on Twitter.
Y'all see how Andy's instigating ass be lying? This shit is just crazy.
And that is the truth. Okay, so tune in to the Real Housewives of Atlanta every Sunday night at 8 p.m. on Bravo. I'm opening up a new boutique in the MGM casinos in the DMV.
Congrats, sis. Y'all see my sis is out here making money moves. That's what I'm talking about, NeNe. That's what I'm talking about, Mrs. Leaks, honey. How you doing? That is pretty much, you guys, all I have to say on all of these topics, honey. It was just messy. I had to talk about this person, talk about that person. Y'all let me know in them comments, how y'all feel about this? How do you feel about NeNe and Cynthia not being cool anymore? Because Cynthia has stabbed NeNe in the back, honey. Not in the back. Hell, it looked like she was coming for your front this time, NeNe. So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about these alliances in Real Housewives of Atlanta? Supposedly NeNe and Marlo, you know, they got a pretty tight alliance. I don't know who else is in their alliance, but I know we got Cynthia, Kenya, and Candy. They're all together. I guess even Shamari... Well, she didn't stop unfollowing Shamari, so I guess Shamari may not be in nobody's alliance. I'm interested to hear where Eva stands on all of this. All right, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl Brand New, and I am out.